Tavi and I'm back with another exciting video. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are old, what it do, babies? Welcome back. Anyway, I am dying from flu, so if I happen to speak funny or in any way, child, period, okay? Just forget about it. It's just because I've just been dying throughout the week. And I know that you guys can see the sun going on at the back, but it is actually cold. That's why I have this on. I'm back with an FAQ about coming to China because I feel like I've just been getting a lot of messages or inboxes from Shengelengs or anyone in particular that just wants to move to China and they just don't know what to do, where to go and stuff like that. So it's just like, okay, you know what? Let me just compile a few questions that I will answer on this video, okay? So if you feel like there are some questions that I left out that you want to ask, you can do it on the comment section below. But for now, let's just get straight into the video. All right, so the first question is, what do you need to teach in China? Okay, I feel like we've been saying this answer over and over again. But what you basically need to come and teach in China is you need to have a degree, you need to have a non-criminal check, a non-criminal check, and you also need to get your medicals done. You need a teaching degree. If you don't have a teaching degree, you will have to do a TEFL, and you can do a TEFL at any company of your choice. I actually did mine with a different company, and I also know a company that has once sponsored one of my videos, which is called BEETEFL. They actually currently have a special running now, and it is 300, I guess. I think it's 300 to get your TEFL done. So yes, that is what you need. You also need your passport. You will need to do an introduction video. And you will need to get your documents authenticated. And when you do the authentications, I didn't do the authentications myself. I actually got someone, an agent, to do the authentication on my behalf. So I don't know the correct procedure because now, you know, remember, things have changed. Before, yes, like I knew how it was done. You had to go to Sakwa and stuff like that. But then now it's a different kind of ball game because of borders and stuff like that. So I don't want to lie to you guys about that, but yeah, basically that's what you need. Second question is, how much do teachers make in China? All right, with this one, it depends, okay? It depends on where you're going to stay. It depends on the city. Yes, that's where you're going to stay. It depends on the city, and also it depends on what the market is offering at that time. So back in the days when it was before COVID, teachers, okay, my starting salary was 13K RMBs. And then now, because borders have closed and, you know, there's a high demand on teachers and stuff like that, like I think the starting salary is like 18K RMBs, and that is like equivalent to 30 something to 40,000 rands, okay? And yes, you get that monthly, and yeah, that's just about it. Is China safe? Of course, China is safe. I mean, I don't know of anyone that has ever like had anything different to say besides what I'm saying, or besides what I know. But yes, from what I know is China is safe. We walk with our phones like on our hands. We're always listening to music. We carry our laptops with our hands. We've never been pickpocketed. So yes, from where I am standing, like, we leave our doors unlocked. There was a time where I left my door unlocked. I don't usually do that, but I did it once. And not even once did anyone come into my house where I felt like something was lost or anything like that. So yeah, I feel like, yes, it is really, really safe. We walk out at 12 a.m. in the morning and nothing really happens to you. Go to Groove, come back around 3 a.m. in the morning. You just walk freely, get to your apartment, and it's just about it, okay? Wait. Is that an ice cream truck? Hi, guys. Finally, it's gone. So yes, China is safe. That is the whole answer. The next question is, when will borders open? Guys, honestly speaking, with this one, I don't know. When will borders open? We don't know. None of us know, because I remember when COVID started in 2019. in 2020, like we were told, okay, borders are gonna open in June, October, January of 2021, January, March, June, and now we are on October 2021, and still we don't know what is going on. Instead, there are just new regulations going in, and we are just like, what is going on here? But yeah, so we don't know. I don't know. I don't think anyone that's in China at this point knows what the hell is going on in terms of borders opening up, especially for South Africans, because that's the country I'm gonna speak on. Other countries, I don't know. Next question is, where can I do my TEFL? All right, so with the TEFL part, like I said, I did my TEFL with my previous agent, and I know of a company called BEETEFL. They also offer TEFLs currently, and yes, they are accredited for you to use in China, and they are currently running a special for 300 rands per TEFL certificate. So I'm suggesting that you guys go and check out their website, and you can also contact the managing director, who is Victor, and he is also going to assist you in terms of what you need and stuff like that. I will try and leave their website in the description box and their contact details so that you guys can head over there and check what the hell is up. Okay. Next question is, what are the basic Chinese words that I can learn before moving to China? All right. So with this one, all I can say is try and just learn as many as you can, but the basic ones that I feel like you can learn before you move to China is hello, which is ni hao. I don't think they really care about your name, but what it means Shitabi, which is my name is Tabi. Oh, how much is this? Do shao jian, and I want this, I want that. What the hell am I saying? Yes, but stuff like that, okay? Where you stay, what you say, where you are going, what shoe, Julie, what is it, what shoe, Julie, what you, okay, whatever. But just say stuff like, just know basic stuff like where you are going, what you want, how much is this, because you're gonna use that a lot. I stayed in this place because you will, you will need to know where you are staying, because when you get into the DD and you want to say where you're going, sometimes, you know, like picking up your phone and wanting to show the driver, like, I stay here. But if you just tell them, I am going to this place, they just take you there. But I'm also recommending you use your phone to, like, you know, make sure that the place that you're going to is really correct, because you might say it, but you say it in a different tone and it ends up taking you to a different place, like a different place than to where you actually wanted to go. So next question is, what should I expect when I come to China? What you should expect when you come to China is everything, okay? Expect everything when you come to China, because there's just a lot going on, okay? Firstly, from the cultural shocks, there are just things that will happen. Like I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. I think it's my second last video, where I was actually talking about the 8 things that I wish I knew before I came to China. Those things, yeah, like you should expect just about anything. Be a person that knows how to adjust to life in a snap of a finger, because let me just tell you something. Today you might be thinking, okay, things are like this, but when you wake up the next day, no, shit has changed. It's not longer the way it was before. So you should be a person like that. Expect a lot of good and bad times, because you know when it's good, it's good. I'm not gonna lie, like when it's good, it's good, but when it's bad, you know when they say when it rains, it pours? Yes. When it rains, it pours here. So be prepared for stuff like that. Be prepared to, like the first month, don't be too hard on yourself. Just be here and understand that, okay, this is a different environment for you. It's a different place. Even if you get things wrong, never feel like you're dumb. You don't know what you're doing. It happened to all of us, okay? If not most of us. But then all I can say is, just be a person that is just open-minded, because there's just a lot that you will expect, and that you be thinking you will expect but don't expect. And there's a lot that you think you will be expecting but not expect. Like some of the experiences that I share with you guys on my channel about things that I've been through, being in China. Probably some of y'all or most of y'all will never even get to experience that. But there are some people who are going to experience something like that, and they can be like, oh, okay, I remember she said something like this. So all I can say is there is no specific what can you expect or cannot expect, but just expect anything at this point so that you can be ready for just anything. Okay, period, child. Next question is, how can I apply to teach in China? All right, so there is no specific route that you can take to come to China, like this specific program, no. But there are actually two ways that I know of that you can come to China. The first one is you can use an agent, of which if you are going to be in a legal contract with an agent, I highly don't recommend, because that's what happened to me, and I shared a story on that, and I honestly, the experience was just not the best for me. But yes, you can come through an agent. So you will sign a contract with an agent. The agent will get a school for you, help you with getting all the documents, settling into the school, or you can do everything directly with the school. So with this one, you get a recruiter, and the recruiter, especially if you're in a group, there's a group called South Africans Living in China. If you're on that group, or if you're not on that group, I'll suggest you go and look for it on Facebook. It is really, really helpful. You can get there, find jobs, like recruiters have been posting there that they have a school in a certain place and they want a teacher. So if you're interested, you can contact them. You will contact them. They deal directly with the school, but you also sort of deal directly with the school, because everything that happens, you have a contract with the school. Everything that happens between you and the school, you can directly talk to the school. You don't have to talk to the agent, and the agent talks to the school. You know, all the drama. No, you don't have to deal with that. The next question is, is the internet censored? Yes, the internet is censored in China. So I'm sure you guys have heard this, that if you want to use stuff like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube, and all the other good stuff, you actually have to have VPN. Okay, and some of the VPN is free, some of the VPN you pay for it, but currently I use two types of VPNs. I use the free one, and I use the one that I pay for, and it works very well if you want to get onto those social networks or social platforms and do whatever you want to do, like watch stuff and stuff like that. But then if you don't have stuff like that, unfortunately, no, you cannot use your social networks the way you please. Okay, next question is, how do you get essentials? Okay, so with these questions, I didn't understand what type of essentials. You mean like food, or you mean like things that you would have when you are back home? So if it's essentials like food and stuff like that, we have shops. You can go to your supermarket and get food and stuff like that. But if you're talking about essentials, like stuff that needs to be imported, there are some grocery online shops, especially on YouTube. On WeChat. You can just easily go there and buy whatever you want. They have all the imported nice stuff like Cadbury's, Sprite, Savannah. So yeah, you can get stuff like that. If you want hair products, you can go onto Taobao. We have an online platform that we use to buy stuff, clothes, food, whatever. So if you are looking for hair products or whatever, and you feel like you can't find them in your nearest supermarket, you can go on Taobao and look for it. And if you can't find it there, you can try on WeChat. Like, one thing about us in China is there's always someone that knows where to find whatever it is that you are looking for at that time. But that's it. Okay, next question is, which is better between a training center and a normal school? So I currently work at a kindergarten, and I have been at a training center before. And honestly, right now I'm still like, I would choose a normal school, which is like a kindergarten, primary school, or college or whatever, because training centers, okay, currently with the new regulations going on, like there are a lot of changes, and a lot of them are just mixed up over this training center thing. But even before that, I was just pro normal schools because of the working hours. I love working Monday to Friday and having my weekends off. I love working in the morning until the evening and getting my holidays paid. I love getting all the good, awesome stuff. So I would say a normal school is actually better than a training center. That's just my preference. Okay, so yeah, I know people that actually work for training centers that are actually happy with working for training centers, because normally at a training center you work from in the afternoon until the evening. So some people prefer doing other things like in the morning and going to work during the evening. So I guess different strokes for different for folks. Jeez, I don't know. In which agency would you recommend to come to China? So I don't want to sound biased here, but I would recommend my agency, because that's the agency that helped me to come to China. And what else? I would also recommend that you use a recruiter. Yes, that's the point I actually wanted to say. I recommend that you use a recruiter more than using an agent, especially if you are going to have a contract binding you to the agent. No, but if you have if you are dealing with a school, like working through a recruiter to get a school, that's much better, because you don't have any contractual relationship with the agency. You or the recruiter. Everything that has to happen between you and the school, they are just there to make sure you get into the school and you get a job, and then after that, boom, they leave you alone. You don't even have to pay them. You don't even have to do anything, because they get paid by the school for bringing you to the school, you know. So back to the question. An agency I would recommend is definitely the agency I came with, and I'll try to also leave their comment section. To leave their contact details on my description box below. That is where I feel like you guys will get all the information that you guys need. All right. Next question is, how is life in China for a female? Female what? Female or female? Okay, I'm gonna speak from a perspective of a female expert. Life is good. I'm not gonna lie. Everything is fine. Like I said, the safety. There's access to everything. I feel like here there is not really much of, because you're a female, probably you get a disadvantage to anything or an advantage to anything. Well, there are pros and cons to each gender, whether you're a male or a female, but I just feel like it's okay. There's nothing to really worry about, because I'm sensing like the person being like female, probably they're worried about safety. I'm assuming, I don't know, probably they are worried about safety or something like that. So I would just say, like, if that's what you are worried about, no need to worry, girl. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay. Next question, how much can I save monthly? So with this one, it depends on what type of a person you are, okay? Because I can save 10,000 RMB, someone can save 20,000 RMB, someone can save 15,000 RMBs. I think it just depends on you as an individual. How are you, like, when it comes to money, your lifestyle? How do you go about doing things? And I would say minimum that you can save probably like 5,000 RMBs a month, but definitely you can save more. I save more than that. So like I said, it just depends on who you are and how you spend your money and what type of a relationship you have with your finances. But guys, other than that, that was actually the last questions. That was the last question. Woo! It is what it is. If it ain't, then it wasn't. If you feel like there was a question that I didn't mention, you can leave it in the comment section below. Or if you feel like, okay, if you feel like anything, just do it. Okay, at this point, it is what it is. If it ain't, then it wasn't. And thank you very much for watching. Until next time, mwah, bye.